Glad we had this talk. Let's go ahead and start it all over here on the stream. We're going to be playing Bant Snow featuring Euro to Fairy. And we were looking at some of the modern challenges pieces and we found Eurosa. However, Eurosa, being that it has Urza, does not have Urza. Many of them didn't, actually. Many of them didn't. Anyway, the list is basically built in such a way that almost everything can draw. You'll notice that Astrolabe draws, ice-fang draws, Archmage Charm draws, Teferi can draw, Euro can draw, Cryptic Command can draw, Jace can draw, and so can Teferi. Realistically, it's just Supreme Verdict, a couple forces, a couple mana leaks, and paths. And you'll go, well, wait, Snapcaster can't. Snapcaster essentially draws from the graveyard. Don't challenge me on that. No problem, Zale. Woo! Bant Xerox. There you go. Let's play some Magic. By the way, Shark Typhoon. Let's go. Let's go. I do like the Bant colors. Oh, you're seeing the other deck that we're going to play tonight, too. Where did I put this? Should be near the top. It's going to be in the U's after all the Pyro Prison list. There it is. Let's go. Let's play some Magic. Typhoon! Mentor? There's a Mentor here too. There's a one of Mentor. There's a one of Shark. There's a one of Ashiok. There's a one of Disdainful. All these one-ofs. Let's see how they go. Let's play some Magic. Whew. Let's play some Magic. Let's play first. We got the draw. Got the draw. We got 2 paths. We have nothing else. 1 lander in this deck is probably not a good idea. Let's go ahead and mulligan that. This is much better here. I'll probably put the Mystic Sanctuary back. We'll go get, what, Hallowed Fountain and then go from there. Keep Sanctuary back. Misty Rainforest. By the way, Misty Rainforest is probably my favorite fetch. If I had one. Just something to consider there. Something to consider. Let's back this off a little bit. I'm yelling in people's ears. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's always peaking. Not good. Not good. Yeah, we'll see where the Mentor KC is going to come up. I can't imagine it's going to come up too often. We'll see, though. DKA Evolving Wilds. Fair enough. Let's go get a Temple Garden here. This will be interesting because I'm going to go ahead and play for the ice-fang Codal here. We have Utopia Sprawl, which, you know, means Ponza. It's named red. The Evolving Wilds is some really cool art. I think just generally, though, Misty Rainforest has always been my favorite. Color-wise, the pair is really nice. You'll find I'll play a lot of Simic decks at pre-release if I get that opportunity. Alright, we've named red, but we've decided to play Windswept and nothing else. We'll just draw a card. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead... Let's go ahead and fetch a basic here. I'd like to fetch the snow-covered forest, but I'm going to do an island here. We'll play Euro down, gain a little bit of life, put the breeding pool into play, draw a card, all the good stuff. We have Force of Negation as backup later. Maybe they'll path this. Who knows? Super ramp. Play the Flooded Strand because I can go fetch a basic. And we'll attack for 1. Looking like a great start for us. They stomp my dude. That's fine. We can deal with a Bone Crusher Giant. Windswept Heath fetching. Probably gets a Stomping Ground. And does so. Double red, double green. Force of Negation pitching the Supreme Verdict's not a bad idea. If they're playing just lands, though, or creatures, I'm not worried about it. There we go. A little Bone Crusher. Simple enough. We'll fetch. We're going to fetch another basic. Oops, clicked the wrong basic. Breeding Pool tapped. We'll just pass the turn. Can't cast our Supreme Verdict, but we're looking to use that much later. Got a Cryptic here. We could counter and bounce the Utopia Sprawl here. My opponent doesn't have too much else going on. It might be a good idea. It's a land. Gonna hit me for 4, it appears. It's fine. Alright, Grace. Eat that dinner. Scavenging ooze. They can eat things. Let's go ahead and counter draw. I don't particularly want them to eat my Euro here. It's a pretty good card. Counter draw this. I have the Force. I've got a field. That's pretty good for us. Seasoned Pyromancer will be good. We have the Supreme Verdict. I'm going to ditch their 2 cards and draw 2. Seasoned Pyromancer and a Stomping Ground. Hit the bin. Alright, so I could Supreme Verdict. I could play Euro here. Might be okay to just play Euro. 1, 2, do this. Go get Supreme Verdict. Tapping out of this. Maybe I just Supreme Verdict and I look to force a negation something in the future. Let's put a Flooded Strand down. Pass turn. We'll leave Cryptic Command open for this turn. I presume they're going to just go to combat here. But maybe we can catch something before that. If they go to combat, I might tap down and draw a card. 4, 5, 6, 7. I could maybe even take the 7. You know what? I'm going to take 7. Let's live on the edge. Down to 9. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, what are we doing here? Again, I don't want the Scavenging Ooze to mess us up here. So let's counter draw again. There's our basic. End step. I want to get this snow covered. I wouldn't mind picking up a Cryptic Command. Let's put the Mystic Sanctuary, pick up the Cryptic Command. We'll then field to get the white source. We won't be able to use Cryptic Command this coming turn, but that should be okay. Should be okay. We'll have it for the future. Clear the board here. Looking good. Verdict pass turn. We have the Force in case they attempt maybe a Chandra here, but if they don't attempt anything too large here, we'll get to be able to play Cryptic and we'll have Euro mana up. Hopefully we don't run into a third Scavenging Ooze. And even if it was Chandra, maybe I don't even force it. Utopia Sprawl, that's fine. Have at it. Name's red. 5 mana, we have a Glory Bringer. Okay. Gonna take 4, it looks like. All good. Okay. Let's put that down. Let's go ahead and do a Euro here to gain some life. We'll get rid of Field, Flooded, Misty. Gain a little bit of life. It's kind of cool to have this ice-fang as well. It's a good blocker. Draw a card, gain some life. If they attack me, maybe I just flash in the ice-fang. Just defend. Defense. Seems like a good play. See if we get to do that. And we have force backup here. Force backup. Plus, we're going to draw a card. All right. Well, I'm going to counter that with the Archmage Charm. I like the Cryptic a little bit better. That last card, is it? Oh, it's a path. Well, I'm going to easily just block this. I don't mind trading there. Path can be used for something else in the future. And we got nothing else. Let's go ahead and go to attacks. Hands looking good. I think we got there. Ooh, land. Yes, please. Play Teferi here. I'm going to go ahead and return one of their Utopia Sprawls for funsies. Astrolabe. Redraw, redraw, redraw. We're going to hold here probably. Cryptic, Cryptic, and Path. Looking good. Utopia, unknown card, plus draw for our opponent. Now we just need to win, which is 2 more attacks. Opponent concedes. We're going to game 2. Game 2. All right. So, red, green. Celestial Purge seems decent. Aether Gust seems all right. So does Disdainful. You disgust me? Timely wouldn't be too bad either. This 7 looks pretty good. I suppose Mana Leak's okay to take out. We can probably trim 1 force. Puts us at a little bit of a risk for something like a Blood Moon. But not really. Trim a Verdict, do you think? You think trim a Verdict? Verdict was really good that game. We could trim a Verdict. I'm not opposed to it. We'll trim the shiny one. I mean, do I need these timelies? We have the Euros. Do I just try to do this and then throw in a Disdainful Stroke just for good measure? I only need to see one. Got the Pass, we'll have Purges, the Aether Gusts are kind of fun. Tempo Walks, because we're just trying to find what we need. This Disdainful just seems like the right card to bring in as well. Maybe I take 1 path out. Probably not. We probably don't need to overboard here. I kind of like 1 timely over the Disdainful Stroke, just looking at what I have, because it creates a few blockers, which is nice. Maybe I do this. Over like 1 maybe like ice-fang possibly, or even just 1 maybe Snapcaster. Let's go after 1 Snapcaster. It's just an extra thing to gain life. Make a few chump blockers. It kind of turns into a version of Supreme Verdict, where Supreme Verdict would clear everything. Timely's going to create some creatures and block for a turn. Let's see here. This hand's a bit odd. We have an Astrolabe. I've got 2 ice-fangs and Euro, plus an Archmage Charm. It's all pretty good. I have basics as well. The problem is I can't cast anything. Okay. We'll be fine, right? We'll be fine. We'll be super fine. No worries. No worries. Wooded Foothills. My opponent went down to 4. We're playing in Wooded Foothills and then something here. An Arbor Elf. Alright. Looks good. We'll go ahead and just play our Astrolabe to draw a card and pass turn. Kind of hoping for a land. We had an Aether Gust, which can deal with something my opponent plays. That's good. That's good. Uh-oh, my opponent missed attacks for 1. What if I steal their Arbor Elf? Utopia Sprawl, okay. Name's Red. Okay. We're just gonna chill here. My opponent's gonna get to cast something here, I presume, and we'll have the Aether Gust. Float, 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 mana. Bloodbraid's pretty good. Spins into a cage. Not terribly worried about the cage, and I don't know if I want to Aether Gust this. Let's let that hit, and then let's Aether Gust the Arbor Elf. Right, we can do that. Let's see where they put it. I presume they'll put it on the bottom. And if worst case scenario, I can throw the Utopia away. Arbor Elf went to the bottom. We drew a Timely. So it looks like I'm going to just pass the turn. This Timely's going to be great, I promise you. We attack for 3. I'm going to let this go, see if they want to play anything else. If they miss here, a land drop, maybe I Aether Gust. Cindervines. I kind of don't want them to accidentally destroy Astrolabe here. Let's go ahead and let's Aether Gust that. I'll see where they put this one. They put that one on the bottom. Sounds good. Cool, Force of Negation. Who needs lands? Who needs lands? Oh, at least I've got a force now. I can pitch anything except this one. Hits me for 3. We're confident we can beat this Arbor or Bloodbraid Elf if I just hit a land. I'm going to pitch Jace, because by the time we played Jace, we would have been doing some great things. 4 minutes, going well. Excluding our lack of lands this game. Land. Aha. Aha. Alright, well, I get to purge the Bloodbraid Elf. I guess that's good. Go ahead, opponent. You get to whack weeds tomorrow? Seems decent. Alright, we're going to have something at 3 here. This is definitely a scrappy game. I can't counter that. Oh, I should so be able to counter that. Now they're going to draw their lands. Oh, no. He went 3-2 twice? That's pretty good. Whoa, choke Blood Moon. Oh, we did it. We did it. We've got our land. I want to hit a breeding pool, but I need to probably play the Timely down this turn. I don't need the breeding pool because I have the Astrolabe. Let's remember that. Timely. The 20-tick specialist? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Foreman. You got a little hot one there. I like it. I like it. All right. We're looking good. I gained some life. We're on turn 8. My opponent is sitting there with hardly any lands. Let's double block and single block here. I just want to take care of just about everything. We'll take the 1 damage this turn. This way if they have a bolt, the ice-fang blocks this easily. Oh, I can't counter this. That's a really good card. Another field. Alright, so we're going to play ice-fang in here to draw another card. We can Cryptic the God of Destiny away and then recounter it at some point. We're going to take a few points here, though. Going to take a few points. I can hard cast Force. I can only do that, really. Takes my Timely. Not a bad idea. Alright, Stomping Ground. Shocks it in. 4 mana. Blood Braid. Spins into a Cinder Vines. I'm gonna counter this. I know I'm getting rid of the Archmage Charm. The general idea here is that I can go get green. I can also go get blue, and then I'll have the triple blue for Cryptic here. When I go get this blue, I'm going to open myself up to a bolt if I do this the way I want to. But this way I can at least have Cryptic in the future, which will probably be important. Because we're going to have to do something about the God of Destiny over there. Got to do something about it. Alright, well, we don't open ourselves up to it because they went and fetched a forest. Draw our card. Path is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta kill Bloodbraid. I'm thinking of this getting activated, but they'd need to play another 2 spell. There's Euro. Euro leave up path. Try to hit a land. We don't get Cryptic then. Let's let God of Destiny sit there for a turn. The name alone, the God of Destiny. I always call it this because I can't really say Cloithus very easily. It doesn't roll off the tongue as easily, so just call it the God of Destiny. Or you can really shorten that to Cloithus God. G-O-D. God of Destiny. God of Deathrite Shaman? Pretty much. Sounds ominous. You can make an argument that Deathrite Shaman into play and then being tap or use mana. So 2 mana total, when you think about it after the passing haste, is better on something that's a 3 mana. That's kind of what Wizards is saying here. Kind of. Loosely. Saying this is a 3 mana ability. Alright. Checking that we don't have lag here and don't get disconnected. Now, I don't get to replay these Euros at the moment because we have a cage that I've got to eventually deal with. But until that happens. Now, if my opponent plays like Glorybringer and swings in, I try the ice-fang it. If they then shoot the ice-fang somehow, then I can path our lovely friends. Can't play them. Can't play. Scoop them up. Scoop them up. We're taking an additional 2 here. Oh. Our opponent's internet is goofing up on them. Hopefully it improves here for them in a moment. Hopefully it improves. They dig our YouTube videos. I got them into a lockout. Red-white lockout. Heck yeah. That's what we're talking about. Bye-bye, ice-fang. Down to 6. I guess we'll have to play red-white lockout soon. Soon. 4 mana. We have a Bloodbraid Elf round number 2 here. Gonna find ourselves a Seasoned Pyromancer. Seasoned Pyromancer is pretty close to worth being a counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would open up God of Destiny as well. Let's allow this to resolve. We're going to path God of Destiny here, and we're going to ice-fang in front of Blood Braid. We're only going to take 1 point here. They got rid of a Blood Moon and a Utopia Sprawl. All right, this is relatively perfect. We'll just path this now. Pathy now. We're going to gain some life, maybe, soon. Hopefully. Supreme Verdict off the top would be nice. In they come. We're going to take 1 point here. Green, blue, ice-fang. Maybe draw that Supreme Verdict we're needing. That's a lot of euro. That's a lot of euro. Like a ton of it. All 3 of them in the deck. Wooded Foothills. 2 cards. Oh, bonus Cryptic. Gosh, am I just like tapping, bouncing or something like that this turn? I can gain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I take a 2 and I go to 3. I think we pass here, do some shenanigans of tapping down, drawing a card. Maybe get lucky if they have a Glorybringer first. Hope they have no bolts. No bolts. Good, 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 good. We'll tap draw if they enter combat, which is what they should do. They should immediately enter combat. Nothing else to do here. Don't play anything pre. Well played. All right. Tap all and draw. That's as good as we're gonna get. Maybe I can draw a force here. We draw a purge, which isn't too bad. Could take care of anything they do play here. Maybe a God of Destiny, for example. Look at that thing. The God of Destiny arrives. Okay. So we can purge that. We hit our land. I think... One, two, three, and then I have 2 left over here. I'm going to be at 4, gain 3. That goes to 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purge this. Hope that no bolt, no haste. No bolty hasty. We're going to get our basic forest. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Your row. Gain some life. Maybe draw a land. No land to put into play. This is okay. I will purge God of Destiny and hope that 7 life is enough. We can do this again. No, don't bolt me. They stop me. Dang it. All right. We'll respect my opponent's internet here and concede without having to make them attack. Village Rites is super good card. Do you have it in Skelementals? I do not. There's our Supreme Verdict. I think I want another Supreme Verdict. Maybe I want this Timely. Like Teferi's probably can go here. Just Timely seems so much better. I'll be on the play too. Maybe I'd ditch a force and bring in the Supreme Verdict. I almost want to bring in 1 mana leak. I think we can do this, though. I think we've messed up on sideboarding a little bit. Village rights. Well, that's not the card. Let's play first. Okay. 100 paths and an astrolabe. Let's go ahead and keep this. We're going to go get blue here. Going to get blue. We're going to draw. We're going to have so many paths. We're going to naturally not draw our third and fourth land for 8 more turns. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There's a mulligan to 6. I have to go get a snow land due to Astrolabe's restriction. Minor restriction. Misty Rainforest into play. Cracks. Island. Astrolabe. Pass turn. We draw a snow-covered plains. Cool, I can double path. Now this does ramp them. They're already going to be playing probably Arbor Elf or a Utopia Sprawl here. There's the Arbor Elf. Okay. Let's stop on my opponent's draw step here. I'm going to take care of this Arbor Elf for them. I'm going to take care of that. Gives me kind of an extra draw here. Because they usually play 1-3 and 1-3-4-5 in terms of cards. So this is going to be 2 1-drops, or it's going to be maybe Stomp or something. All right, it's just Cindervines. I'm not too worried about that card. Okay. There's an ice-fang. We can play that. Try to draw a card, and we can also path if need be. Looking okay so far. Bonus Cindervines. Okay, apparently I am not playing other spells. Apparently I don't want to play other spells. Those non-creature spells. Dangerous. That's a dangerous card. Ah, it's a dangerous card. Let's shock in and attack for 1. All right. So we have a pair of Cindervines to deal with. I'm hoping that no Bloodbraid shows up, but if they do, he can path them. We have Cryptic Command online. Here's something at 4. Bloodbraid Elf. It's a pretty good card. They hit a Bolt. So Bolt's Codal here. We need to let that resolve. I could let this Bloodbraid Elf resolve pretty easily. I think we'll go ahead and let that resolve. I'm going to path it. I'm going to take a bit of damage to do so. Let's hit this. So I take 2 damage instead of 3. I'll take it. I could have countered BBE and bounced Codal. I'm saving Cryptic for later. I don't think countering a creature when I have 2 creature removal spells is a good idea. Let's start with an Astrolabe here, draw another card. Taking a little bit of damage. Little bits at a time. Play a Field of Ruin and pass the turn. One black instant has an additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. That could be interesting. Glorybringer. It would have been mostly to save the Codal and draw another card unpainfully. That's fair. So arguably I'm supposed to path this based on my logic that I've been playing thus far. Let's do that. I have not. I have not. Alright, so we have Cryptic, we have Flooded Strand. Flooded Strand can go get that island that we do enjoy. Cindervines are doing their work. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Questing Beast. We'll do a counter draw. I know we're taking a lot from the Cindervines. Flooded Strand. Wonder if I'm supposed to just take a blank draw here, or if I'm supposed to pick up the Cryptic. Now I'm sort of flooding out. Let's take a blank draw. That's pretty good. Let's put a Temple Garden into play, tapped and pass. Yeah, we were hoping to find Euro a little faster than we have at the moment. Doesn't seem to be doing very well, does it? There's a stomp. I'll just hard cast this, take an additional 2 damage, but then I don't have to deal with the creature coming back down. Oh, €1 is all I need. We might be drawing here. Seasoned Pyromancer. Do I counter this or do I go for draws? They're tapped out of red. I counter, I die due to Cindervines. Because of the 2 damage. Put Cryptic on top and maybe draw. If I do that, I take 2 damage plus this fetch. I need to just kind of let this all happen. If I draw here and I completely miss, we die to Cindervines. Yeah, we're at a virtual 3 because of the Cindervines. Which at this point I don't know what else I could draw. Let's go ahead and draw 2 cards. Cindervines really wrecked us this game. Nope, that doesn't do it. Alright. Good games, opponent. We drew a lot of cards. Didn't see a sideboard card, and we saw all of our paths. Gonna draw Misty, and then an island, and an island. There's Euro. There he be. There he be. Alright, well, game 1's down. Ooh. Yeah, flooding out probably screwed us up a lot more. Hey, thank you for the follow, by the way. We had a good chance game 2, and then we just didn't draw a land for 8 turns. And then for this one, we flooded out quite nastily. Quite nastily. If there was ever a point that I could have countered, maybe bounced to Cindervines, maybe that was maybe more the play. countering and bouncing the ice-fang would have gotten us a card deeper, and that might have worked. All right, got a game though under our belt. Let's go ahead and bring it all back though. We got 4 more matches to go. We can get some W's here. I feel good. We got the practice under our belt. We get to play first. Let's keep some more solid hands, right? That was part of the problem. Hey, Urian. All right, sure. We'll start with an astrolabe here. Look at all these lands. Now we clearly cannot flood out. We won't flood out. We have all the lands in the hand. All right, astrolabe down, pass the turn, drawing something magical, hopefully. Take Euro. I'll take everything but a land. Scalding Tarn for our opponent. Cracks the Scalding Tarn. A breeding pool. And shocks it in. Plays an Abundant Growth immediately and redraws a card. All right. Sounds good. Let's do field down, pass the turn. We'll leave up Mana Leak here. That's all we have. All we have. All right, looks like my opponent's not gonna play. Come on, deck. We have a good emote for what's happening to us. We should use that emote. Although we have no subs in the chat. That's kind of cool. ice-fang. Do I counter this? My Mana Leak's not getting any better, I promise you that. There it is. That's right, Zale. 25 lands and flood. Alright. Just going to F6 through the turn, let my opponent do whatever they want. 3 mana. They don't do anything. That's good for us. Big Fluffy Fan. Oh, a force. Okay. Play our Flooded Strand so that we can go get them cards we need. What do we have this time? Another ice-fang? Alright, we'll let that one resolve. That's fine. I don't think this force is going to hit too many things, if I'm really honest. In for a point. In for a point. It's sort of the mirror. They're a Urian build. We're a just a Euro build. Let's grab a Hallowed Fountain. Oh my gosh. Why so many lands? Reverse Flood. How have you been feeling about Modern lately? I see that Flood. True King. I think it's been fine. I think Modern's been in a pretty good spot. I think once the Companions got the adjustment, it definitely helped. When the Companions were just easy to cast, everyone was playing kind of the same stuff. Maybe I'm going to get lucky that they don't want to play anything because I've got 5 cards here. I've done literally nothing. And they don't want to try to cast anything. It appears to be sort of the deal here. We're going to nail this breeding pool so this Abundant Growth can just go away. They float. Mana. We'll go get... I don't know. Forest. Play breeding pool tapped. Go. I think the companion nerf could have been maybe a little less. I was kind of in the camp for 2 mana to put it to hand. Definitely sorcery speed was fine. Kind of the idea that you could theoretically play your companion on curve. Which I suppose you can do with some of the more expensive companions. I was thinking more on the Luris kind of stuff. So there they go. They put Urian into hand. I will take anything but a land. So they're going to play Urian. Let's go ahead and I'm going to shoot the Prairie Stream. We'll test how many basics they have. You were in favor of discard? I'm in favor of... There is a window where you can actually try to pluck a card out of their hand. I do appreciate that. Yeah, we'll be... Once we get to our second league tonight, which hopefully we'll have enough time. This deck takes a while, though. If we get to our second league tonight, we play Luris in the main. Alright, opponent attacks. We're probably going to see Urian here. Urian's just a draw 1. It's not that terrible. Again, they might be just waiting. We have a lot of mana open. But yeah, we were already playing Luris main before the companion adjustment, so it's just made our deck even better, which is good. We'll get to that one, though, later in the night. Alright, do you slam Urian? Draw 1? Misty Rainforest. Better if it was bottom of card at the beginning of the game and put your companion into your hand. But then you're required to do that, otherwise you can't access your companion. So no, I don't think so. I think the idea with the companion is you can access it at any point in the game. So I think the 3 mana to put it into your hand is better. We need to play a Stifle deck and just stifle the come back down trigger if Urian picks up. Alright, they redraw basically. Ditching probably a land. The Growth Spiral here. Let's go ahead and put a land into play and pass turn. Stifles in Legacy. We can still play a Stifle deck. You could play a card like it's the really hard one to cast is blue-blue-green. What are your thoughts on the suggestion that in order to play a companion, the starting hand was reduced by 1? Oh, shoot. We're thinking about that, not throwing our ice-fang into play. I don't think that would have been a good idea. Go ahead and counter a little Teferi here. Stifle is definitely legal. Remands targeting Teferi. Let's go ahead and attempt another Force of Negation. We should have an ice-fang in play. I'll still go ahead and put it into play here. I don't mind drawing an extra card here. I could hit a path. Hit a mana leak. That's not very good right now. Snapcaster. Alright. Well, we'll leave ice-fang back to block Urian and we'll just pass turn. Hey Shanks, welcome back. I'm okay with piling a Bant list. Shanks, I'm okay with piling a Bant. We're good with that. It's if you ask me to play Tron, then we have a problem. Paths. This. Let's attempt Snapcaster Force here. we're gonna attempt a Snapcaster Force. Keeping Urian at bay here might be a smart move. Big Tron donation coming. No, you guys wouldn't do that to me. You're all so nice. Let's go ahead and force this. Bad Moon, I'll have fun. Mana leaks.
It'll ask you to play Tron, but with a little incentive. Sorry, it's not more.
I can pay for this, and then they're going to get to do it again here. I'm gonna go no pay. And then we're gonna try to mana leak, and if they have exactly remand, then I get to replay it here. They'll remand their path, probably. They had another mana leak. Alright. Path goes through. We take 5 in the air. I get another land. That's great. Where's Euro? Look, everything's dark. Okay, down to 3. Or 4, sorry. Alright. Astrolabe's a redraw. We'll play that. I'm not going to put Mystic Sanctuary into play. I don't have anything I want to pick up here. Astrolabe redraw. Come on. ice-fang's a redraw. Let's go ahead and do it right now. Never know what we'll hit after this. Ooh, a Snapcaster. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I guess I'm attacking for 2 on the ground. I'm going to protect my ice-fang. Let's do it. Let's do it. If I tab in and you're playing Tron, I'm unsubbing and nuking the entire Minecraft server. What do you think about the version with Primeval Titans and Field of the Dead? Which version? 13 Lucky, which version? A one with Euro in it? Urian list in it? Which version? Oh, we're gonna attack for 1. Fine. Take my 1 damage. Oh, Field of the Dead. Oh, hot one. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We'll slam Jace here. Yes. Jace. Jace. Do I bounce here in here? Because I can snap Mana Leak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could. With Euro and Urian. I think... kind of knowing what you with the Urian and the Euro, I could see it's a decent one. It's just not very all in. I don't particularly mind a deck changing to be not so much all in. I think there's better Primeval Titan lists out there. Whoa, this is a lot of mana. Cryptic is a counter and a draw. Let's go ahead and throw a Snapcaster in here. I wonder if I'm just supposed to mana leak this. Like, if I mana leak this instead of force, I leave myself with at least 2 mana plus the land here. I kind of like that over forcing this. I'm not too concerned about a Snapcaster from my opponent. Oh, they had their own force. So rude. All right, looks like I'm going to just pass the turn. I don't want to draw a force or a mana leak here, so we'll keep Mystic Sanctuary in hand. So I think there's better Primeval Titan decks than the one we're seeing here. Am I testing M21? I am not currently. I don't have any of the M21 cards. Dragon Fodder wants to Urian Prime Time. Oh no, Path. No, opponent takes us. Game 1. My Kingdom for an Astrolabe ban? Alright. Letting that Urian get into play was the death of us. New Teferi can see game in this list. The new Teferi. Not aware of the new one. Are snow-covered lands treated as a different name than normal basics for Field of the Dead? Yes. Yes, they are. Alright, do we bring Veil in here to counter their counters? Counter their counters? Disdainful's okay here. Mystical Dispute's okay. Mentor and Typhoon. That all seems fine, right? There's 11 basics. Yes, because the other one doesn't have a snow version. Snows and wastes. Yeah, as people are saying, that's why you'll see the Titan shift players, they'll play a basic force and have then like a snow one in here. Ashiok's good. How's Ashiok good? I don't see why Ashiok is good here. No Veils. So the Typhoon we're bringing in. I want to bring the Mentor in as well. I think the Disdainful's the next one I want to bring in over like a Mana Leak. I can kill the Supreme Verdicts because I have the Path. We can even probably trim a Path here. And do like Disdainful plus maybe a Mystical Dispute. And then the question is, do I want Veils or someone mentioned Ashiok, although I don't see where Ashiok's coming in here. I feel like this is probably just what we want to be doing. Landing a small Teferi is pretty good. We have the forces. Cut a force or two. I mean, they're a counter deck as well. I could cut one force for one Veil and see how that works out for us. I'm not seeing this Ashiok though. We'll do one out force for one Veil. It's like a dispel for us essentially. A dispel in the wrong colors and draws cards. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Dispel, but it cantrips exactly. All right, no cantrip here. We have a force, we have an Archmage Charm, we have a Euro. I needed another land for anything really to happen, and I don't have an Astrolabe. I have one basic, it's not on color, because it's the green one, not the blue one. This hand's kind of miserable. Archmage Charm's not being cast for forever. Snapcaster doesn't have anything to hit. Euro's uncastable. Force could be cast, pitching to Fairy. Do I want to be just forcing? No. Alright, what about this hand? Alright, at least I have my colors here. I have a Disdainful. I don't do anything for a while. I do have Cantrip NATO. This one's probably better, and I can probably ship back, what, like a Jace here? I mean, Jace would be nice, but I don't think I'm getting that down. We can keep this. I really didn't want a Sharknado in my hand immediately. But maybe I can get a Euro and get things going. Bottom the Cryptic, there's no way we're hitting that. I only have like 5 lands that won't hit it. You want Flying Sharks? Alright, we'll lead with an Astrolabe here. This isn't very Pyropresynthal, it's not. It's a decent card, a little Veil of Summer. We could use that as a cantrip, and we might. We might actually use this as a cantrip if they play a blue spell here. What blue spell they'll play at sorcery speed is beyond me, but... Alright, no cantrips. Miss my land drop. Thoughtseize me, please. If only, if only. They're a Urian deck. One game I flood out, have 5 lands in hand. The next one I can't draw a land. Cycle? I can wait on the cycling, I think. I think Sharknado could be a win condition. Isn't this awkward? Isn't that awkward? I'll go ahead and cantrip here. Hit my land. Woo! Yeah, we gotta switch up what we're playing from time to time. All right, so we have a Teferi. They should bounce their own Astrolabe. They do so. All of our stuff has hex proof, so actually they can't bounce mine. Let's see here. So I can play Euro into play. Play Euro, maybe hit another land, then play the Mystic Sanctuary possibly. I mean, it's that or to hold up Disdainful. I kind of like possibly hitting another land underneath the Temple Garden. We do. Stuff's not going to come into play untapped, unfortunately. Oh, we played the Temple Garden. Oh, that's fine. We should have this into play because it comes into play tapped. We'll be good here. We'll be good. Our Cryptic Command obviously isn't doing much, and neither is our Disdainful due to Teferi, by the way, for those that were wondering. Ramo, A11, thank you for the follow. So the question is, how are we beating Teferi here? Maybe finding our own. Maybe finding our own. Alright, ice-fang in. We're not worrying about holding up blue at the moment. There's a Teferi. Sharknado is legit. It does get around the whole Teferi thing too. They remanned this. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so we tap out in a way that I didn't think would punish us, but a remand, it sort of punishes us. Astrolabe gets to replay here. What would these be? These would be 3/3s, maybe even 4/4s soon. Let's try ice-fang again. Get to draw another card. A field. We'll just pass turn. We're setting up for a big shark. Cycling should get around the whole Teferi thing, right? Because cycling doesn't use the stack. Let's see here. Each opponent can cast spells. Yeah, cycling's not a cast. That's got to work, right? That makes sense. Uncounterable instant speed through Teferi 4/4s and get pathed. Correct. 2, 3. They're going to be 5/5s. We've waited one more turn. And I think making them 5/5s will be good. Because then we'll make 5/5/5s and get to smack them. 3/3 shark should be enough. I want them 5/5s. It's a little bit frightening that they could like Supreme Verdict us. Because they keep going up. I almost need to wait for this to go down. Right? That's what I'm supposed to do? What is this? Primeval Titan. I wish I could counter it. Alright, so I've got to beat a Primeval Titan. I can do that. That shouldn't be a problem. We got this field here. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Field 6. Another card 7. I can field away and then make some relatively large sharks. Get their own Field of Ruin. They get 2 zombies here. An uptick to Fairy. We have a path for their Primeval Titan. How can we make this turn very interesting? Field, the Field of the Dead. Path, the Primeval Titan. What do they have? They have their own force? Is that what's going to happen here? I wonder if I just path the Primeval Titan past the turn and just have a ton of mana up. If they'll down-tick that Teferi for me. If they'll down-tick the Teferi at end step, I can Sharknado. They'll need then a Cryptic to tap the team. Which they could. They easily could. And I can't respond to it. I kind of just want to path this and not worry about it so much. Bounce Teferi and path the Titan. I mean, if we're going to bounce the Teferi, they just replay the Teferi. What does that gain us? I think it's path then bounce. If we're bouncing. At the same time, I just kind of want to leave up Shark. I'm going to path Primeval Titan. And I think I'm just going to wait. There's the force. Getting rid of a mana leak. Alright. I'm going to pass turn here, and I'm going to just spin up a gigantic Shark and see if we can just steal the game that way. We'll see. They could counter it in many ways. If he counters the path, you lose. We'll see. We'll see. Our plan here is to make some 4/4s. Then we can ping off the Teferi, have the Decryptic open as well. Hit them. 5 blockers. I don't know. Many lines here. Many lines. We'll give this the best chance here. I'm probably going to have to send 2 at Teferi to avoid some paths. Alright, all kinds of field triggers here. They're going to be 4/4s, right? X will be 4. Oh, I get 1. Oh. I swear I've seen... Oh, it's when you cast non-creature spells. It's the other side. Yes. I didn't Field the Dead. Yes, yes, I know. You're correct. I have no Wrath in my deck. All right. I presume this will get path. We were thinking it did more because we've played against the card and we've had the other side of the card. The other side being the enchantment in play. Alright. We just pass turn here. Rawr Shark. There's a flooded strand here. So our hope here is a tap down and not being countered. So they're going to put a force of negation into hand. Go ahead and upkeep, tap, down. Tap, all creatures draw. I have snap, veil if I want it. And this is what I'm going to have to do. We'll attempt the snap veil. One more counter and they've got this. That lands. Okay. Wouldn't mind cantripping here too. Veil. They veil the veil. So they got their force of negation as well. This is a board state to come back to. Well, don't worry, Grace. We lost this one. We didn't play that very well. We can admit to that. Struggling with the Bant colors tonight. We're clearly not a Bant mage. 1-2-0-2 though, which means we have a 2-1, a 2-0, and then a random result to go. We misread Shark Typhoon because we've played against the card one other time, and it was in play creating sharks last time. It wasn't cycled against us. So our memory lapse there maybe causes some problems. My opponent didn't have a path, apparently. The Bant colors are not fun? Hey now. Hey now. You can take that back. I enjoy a Bant deck from time to time. I know you just want to see the Croxa list. I know that'll be the better league of the night. That's why it's second. I'm getting our feet wet with this. Did you take down the next numbers, Grace? Have you unlocked the code yet? You want to see some Legacy? We'll probably play Legacy next week on Monday. Turn 1-2 shenanigans? Maybe Monday next week. All right, we're 0-2. Our opponent's 0-1. Battle of the bottom brackets. Wow. A reasonable hand to keep. We'll keep this. You click the notification instead of expanding it, you're done for. You're done for. You didn't do it. It's all over. All right, let's see if we run into a Blood Moon here. Only Bant I play is Bant Spirits and Pioneer. This is God of Destiny again. I've got to beat this thing again. All right, we're not going to worry about a path at the moment here. I want to make sure that I can... It's not going to matter. Let's just play straight into the Blood Moon. Live by the Blood Moon, die by it. Look, the only two good decks in the format? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Evan? You haven't seen League number 2, my buddy. My friend. All right, so what am I supposed to do? Play this Euro and then like have it be nommed by this guy? I don't know. There's only one person in this chat that doesn't play Hardened Scales. I guess it's Evan. I guess it's Evan. Seasoned Pyromancer. Could path that. Should I? Seems like a weird path target if I do. Probably want to try to save it for this. Is that not how you say it? Euro. It's a long U. Phonetically, right? Scavenging ooze. All of this garbage. I feel like I should just path. But I'm not going to. Getting it right on the first try. Let's shock in here. No fear. No fear. That would be Euro. The EU. God of Destiny doing God of Destiny things. ERO. EIEIO. And on his farm he had a pillar. EIEIO. And the pillar went psh, 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 psh. E-I-E-I-O. Oh, the God of Destiny is like... It's like, sup. Looks like I'm taking damage. He is a pretty busted god. He's pretty good. Pillage. Pillage. We can't do that. That's illegal. No. Denied. Jeez, trying to pillage me. Unbelievable. Illegal move. Try again, opponent. Alright, they eat my Archmage Charm, to be expected. To be expected. Alright, we'll move into combat here. I'm going to tap team. We're going to return this forest and tap the team. Oh, Grayus. Let's be careful, right? Let's be careful about that second word. There's some people that get really upset about that one. Is it pecan or pecan? Our opponent just stomps us. Just stomps us. Oh, I'm gonna so die here. Second main phase. Slaps down the Bone Crusher Giant. Slaps down the Magus. Oh! Oh, it's so painful. I'm running away. Oh my gosh. Stab me. Stab me. Oh, golly. That was painful. Purposely pronounces the L. Your friend is a monster. Salmon? See, that's just so hard to say. Alright, we're taking out some of the top end here. I took out a Supreme Verdict last time and regretted it completely. Let's not do that again. I take out Little Teferi. Snapcaster. Yeah. Oh, it shows that we have absolutely no clue how to sideboard properly here. If chat wants to speak up, that would be great. In your mother tongue, the L is pronounced, so when I speak English, I just can't stop myself from doing that. Well, yeah. But what if I wrote it like this? Then what would you say? What if I wrote it like that, Freedy? Then what? He likes to take out 2 charms. I don't play the veto. We'll go with this. In your head, you'll still pronounce it, even though the L is no longer existing in that misspelling. Gosh. All right, I'll keep this. At least I can go get some basics. But man, it's gonna be a rough road. Rough. Salmon. There you go. Epic Firehawk. Someone plays Destiny. Someone plays Destiny. Maybe. If you don't. Mulligan's to 6. Please don't find a blood moon. Please don't find a blood moon. Start with the flooded strand. Pass the turn. This will go get an island. This will go get a basic forest. Then they'll pillage me. Then they'll pillage. Basic forest, arbor elf. Basic forest, arbor elf. Not gonna worry about pathing an arbor elf here. Played a little bit, but what does that have to do with anything? Destiny? You're the Firehawk. You not a siren main? Like me? Absorb people into the little blue... Oh, I don't remember what the siren's ability is called. Oh, Borderlands. My bad. Can we just start today over? Today's been a really long day. Let's just start today over. Let's just forget that we even logged on. Try again. What is this getting? The forest? You'll allow me to do that, right, Chad? Just cancel and start over? Gosh, you're so late. All right, we'll pass turn. Got a path, got an Aether Gust. Looking okay. Utopia Sprawl. Sure. Sure. Makes red mana, floating mana. I can't wait for this Bloodbraid Elf. Okay, a stomp would be worth Aether Gusting. You've actually never played Borderlands, but I've had the name longer than Borderlands. Fair enough. They put the stomp on the bottom. Let's see what they attack with. Alright, let's go ahead and path the Seasoned Pyromancer. We'll block over here the Bloodbraid and then hope to draw something good. Yeah, so Borderlands is what I was thinking of. We're in the realm of video games, you know. Teferi. Okay, I could bounce the Arbor Elf here. We lose the Teferi immediately, but I get to bounce it. What are Borderlands? Borderlands is a FPS game. I guess we draw here. Just bounce the Arbor Elf, slow them down a little bit. Look, it's big Teferi. Tap Breeding Pool, pass the turn. Don't worry, Shanks. Don't worry. July, we're gonna pick 2 decks. We're gonna focus on those, and those are the only 2 decks you'll see. No donations, nothing. We're gonna focus, laser focus. We're gonna get some trophies in July. We haven't done that in a while. We just have to decide what the deck is, which I'm pretty sure I know which deck I would like to try to optimize, I guess is the word. Boggles and burn. Oh, boggles. I didn't even think about boggles. Replays their Arbor Elf. What am I doing with this Teferi? Am I playing it into this board of little creatures? Oh my gosh, it's this card. I hate this card. Oh my gosh, what are all these lands? Do I just do Teferi downtick, put this back? Do I uptick here? What am I supposed to do? Do we have a straw poll going? No, we have a sub-Discord Shanks. That's what we have. Do I just go up with Teferi and just hope? Sure. Just hope. It's always good to hope. Up we go. I have to do... Nice. Nice. More lands. I love this deck. Ah, it's great. Teferi's at 5. Maybe I'll get to reuse it. Yeah, Greya, slam that emote down. You do realize, everyone, there is a reason why we have the emotes that we do. Chandra, because we needed a hard emote, and we like Chandra a lot. Flood emote, because it's what we do on this stream when we don't play Pyro Prison. And we have the Rip emote, because we lose the game a lot. Bloodbraid Utopia Sprawl activating God of Destiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly. Comes in for 4 here, 1 here, 3 at my face. So I'm going to be at 12. They might send more here thinking I have a path, but I'm F6. You know. Kind person I am. F6. Just smack Teferi. Get him out of here. This is why Teferi should be banned. I know we have some people that really care about seeing Teferi banned. This is why. Alright, show me my Supreme Verdict and then show me my... and then show me my path. No. Purge. I'll need a purge at this point. Alright, Teferi eats 5 damage. I mean all Teferis. Evan, I mean all Teferis. Oh, Blood Moon me. Just do it. Oh, Pillage. Alright, that's not as bad. Temple Garden tap fast turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to 4. Ooh, hydrate. You know what's just going to happen here? We're just going to try to lose as fast as we can, and then we can get to our second lead. That's what's going to happen. I don't know what Kiravine is. I assume it's amazing, though. Alright, so what is the card that gets me out of this, chat? Think about it for a moment. When you have the answer, put it in chat. Just let me know. Let me know what the card is that gets me out of this. The concede button, that is the correct one. Supreme Verdict doesn't even do it. I don't think. But we could go one more turn. If I put this into play, can I go get my planes? No. So I have to shock in. I don't know if I have a second planes. I guess I have to try for the planes because if I shock in, this kills me anyway. So I don't know if I have it. We'll just go double check. See if I have another plane. I do. So we get one more turn here. Supreme Verdict into Celestial Purge is our out currently. So, step 1, do that. Step 2, draw Purge. Step 3, have them draw 3 lands in a row. Alright, we're down to 2. Windswept Heath, here we go. Purge, off the top. It's a redraw. It's a redraw. We'll take the redraw. Purge. Timely. Timely continues the game. Okay. I don't get all the goodies. The game continues. I'm not going to put the Misty into play here. I don't want to be taking more damage. Oh. Oh, shoot. We should have put the Misty in and then used it to negate this. We should have done that. We're holding off. We're going to draw this awesome card next. You watch. You watch. We didn't need that life gain. We wanted to play the game on hard mode. Hard mode. We're going to leave ice-fang back as a defender. 24 versus my 6 here. Not a good sign. Alright, let's see what they decide to try to take here. And if I want the Force or the Supreme Verdict. I could grab that Supreme Verdict here and take 1 less damage, but then I'm drawing that. But then I could also shuffle it away, which kind of seems like an okay thing here. Let's go for this. This is kind of an interesting line. Take 1 less damage here. I was supposed to destroy the Bant. Sphinx's Rev would be good. We're not planning to draw this, by the way. We're going to just steal it away from God of Destiny briefly. Stealing it away. Oh, this is really bad. Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, looks like ice-fang's on blocking duty. Blocking duty. Block, block, block. Block. So I have this random mana leak here. Okay. End step field. Don't want to draw. Supreme Verdict wouldn't be good here. So we'll do this. We'll get island. I guess a Euro would be really good at this point in the game. So if we draw a Euro, we can play it. Can't quite. No, I can. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I could play it and get it out to be a blocker. So Euro would be a great draw. No. We're not doing that. No, let me draw my card. Do it. Veil me. Just veil me out of the game. Alright, we need a big draw here. Let's try that again. Big draw. Big, big draw. Oh my goodness. Well, this isn't going very well. We're 0-3. If we go 0-4 again, I'm conceding the league, and we'll go join Crocs of Skelemental, and then we'll nail a 5-0. That was close. 20 plus life to 0. I don't know if that was close. God of Destiny is just really good if they can get it into play. Pretty good. Pretty good card. Doesn't that deck feel busted? This one? This deck? This is maybe my 3rd outing with it. No. Oh, the Gruul deck? See, I played that one too, and it didn't feel busted the couple times I've played it either. No, the red-green one... No, the only card that's busted in it is the God of Destiny. If you deal with that card, their deck doesn't do, like, anything. Like, that is the card I... Like, we had a running total of losing to Devoted Druid on turn 3. Just replace God of Destiny. That's the card I lose with the most. Look, it's Mana Symbol. We've played against Mana Symbol. Mana Symbol. Playing a Urian deck. Symbol is on a Urian deck. You know what? I'm going to keep this one lander because we're going to hot flood here. I encourage you all to not do this. We're going to flood so good, it's going to be great. You watch. Steam Vents tapped. Excellent. Land. Look at that. Right on cue. Astrolabe. Next land. Watch. Flood. watch the flood. You just gotta call it out like it is. You just gotta own that that is what is going to happen. We have a Temur Urian. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent. I don't feel very good about that card. We'll pass turn and have the mana leak open. Just gotta own the flood. If you can just own that, you'll Pro Tour awaits you. Pro Tour awaits you. You play Magic. Good stuff. Hits me for 2. I think we can be patient here with what we're playing. Get a breeding pool. Can we talk about how wonderful some of the jumpstart lands are? I mean, they're pretty. There's some pretty jumpstart cards. Just pass turn again. We'll wait on this Astrolabe. I'm going to use Ice-Fang at end step and leave up path. You need my Lightning Mountains and Doggo Plains and Caddo Forest. The jumpstart does have some pretty sweet cards. For sure. Definitely not going to disagree. There's some nice art in that set. All the dogs are pretty cool. We'll take another 2 points of damage here. Prismatic Vista. What's wrong now, Evan? Gosh, that's a great card to like nail right here. Mana leaked. Holy crap. Karn, Urian, what's going on? So tilde, nothing is in foil. Otherwise, I'd need those mill islands. Foils are sin. Let's go into Astrolabe here. All right, we're going to throw an Ice-Fang in front of this. So I have some foils. Maybe I should just give them all away because we don't play paper anymore. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. All right, we're going to throw the Ice-Fang in front of this. Draw our card. We're going to... Ooh. Supreme Verdict. Nice. All right, show me another Karn. Show me it. No one plays paper? That's a sad small truth at the moment. Song of Creation. You may play an additional land on each of your turns whenever you play a spell. Cast a spell, draw 2 cards. At the beginning of your end step, discard your hand. Dang, Ornithopter. What's happening? What's about to happen to me? At least I get to Teferi bounce that. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna... Do I F6 here? I don't know what I do. I'm a little bit of afraid. What's happening? You like whatever's going on? Oh, there's land. I'm a little nervous about what's happening. A little bit nervous. We're going to allow all the discard to happen, and then I'm going to path the Ornithopter, play Teferi, bounce this. They'll be empty-handed. We'll see what happens. I don't want the Ornithopter there. I'm afraid of the Ornithopter. All right, Teferi. Bounce this. Okay. And then we can shuffle it away here in a turn. Go ahead. This is different. Scalding Tarn. We'll F6 through. I have no actions. They searched for me, by the way. Now I don't have to field them. Wrenn and 6. Ping Teferi. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Play Jace. Do a little bit of brainstorming. Okay. I guess I'll take that path. I can even put this mana leak on top. I actually don't mind doing that. You're afraid of the little O2 flyer that could? Robot birds have brought down many an empire throughout history. He is wise to exile. What did they pick up? They picked up Scalding Tarn. Alright, so we have the mana leak. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and brainstorm. Keep path on top. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and Euro once. And then we'll pass the turn here with a path in hand and an Archmage Charm. Which seems okay. And then I'm going to shuffle away the Supreme Verdict that I probably don't need. Is Bant version better than Sultai? I think that comes down to preference. I probably play the Sultai list better because it fits my how I view the game versus what we're playing here. I think I enjoy more, but I need a lot more practice before I'd be happy with how I'm playing this. I really am worried about what's going on here. I am remarkably worried about this matchup. We're just gonna keep one path here. I have the Veils, the Monastery Mentor, the Disputes, Disdainful. Counter some of their stuff and then see if we can't just prevent a Urian from showing up. They have that song card that almost warrants the purge, but I don't want to bring in just a purge just to deal with a song that's in play. We might not get to League number 2. That would be frustrating. Maybe I just stay up way too late and be exhausted at work tomorrow. It's not a good idea. Call into my meeting and be all grouchy. Hello? Yeah. No. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that either. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. What's your name, Teferi? Banned. Poor new hire. New hire's name's Teferi, by the way. Calls himself Tay. You're banned, Tay. What? You're gonna call him? Nope. Nope. Blocked. Banned. Sorry. Had to be done. Alright. Game number 2 here. We're up a game, which is good. Up a game. Trying to get some of our play points back. Trying to get some of them play points back. 4th match. I see what you do, Evan, here. You can play like 1.5 leagues or even maybe 2, but it's a late night. I can see that now. These control magics, they take forever. I'm gonna mulligan the 1-lander here. We're gonna mulligan the 1-lander here. We're gonna keep the 2-lander. Get rid of a cryptic. Get rid of. Let's get rid of Astrolabe. Let's prove why that card's banned. We don't need that card. We don't need that card. Oh, it's Gildagoose. Especially when you hit mirrors, which is popular. I can see that, yeah. You can't hit the F6 button. That's our favorite button. We needed that card? No. You watch. Cards easy to win. Easy money. Don't need an Astrolabe. Who needs that? We have all of our colors. What's up, Brian? I'm still debating what archetype I should be testing. Snow Jun feels like it needs testing. I want to test Red Black Unearth, and part of me wants to get more data points for Cura Vine. Well, Shanks, you should just check out what we're about to do. Alright, I'm going to snap in here and just ambush Viper. Watch them path this. Oh, dang, they didn't path. Alright, you got 4 mana to you. Show me the Song of Creation. I'm ready. Whoa, those are some crowns, Brian. Those are some crowns. You don't get the Whataburger Cup. You don't... No one but me has the Whataburger Cup. Oh, man, I'm dead, aren't I? Oh, gosh. Song of Creation. Here we go again. Mox Amber, but where does this go? Zale's like, I want the Whataburger Cup. Maybe... I would happily move that emote down to just... I guess we needed the Astrolabe. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What do they play here now? I feel like they don't play anything. It is a Whataburger Cup. Yes, it's a little Whataburger Cup. Astrolabe. Do I mana leak this? I probably mana leak the next spell, right? I know it's kind of small. I should probably make an actual Whataburger Cup or something. Coaction. I would agree. We're going to mana leak the Renin 6. The tiny detail is great, isn't it? The orange and the white there. I was like, make a wolf-looking creature, sipping on a cup, must be striped. Artist is like, you don't want it a solid color? Nope. No. Striped. Whoa, Nightbot, chill. Someone ban Nightbot for me. Noxious Revival. This could be really bad. You guys see what's happening? It won't let me ban it? Revoke its mod powers. On my screen, it doesn't have mod powers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys watching this? You guys aren't even paying attention. We're just having a conversation. What the heck is happening? Do we have a deck list? Keeps me like, this I want. Zale, you're watching? Oh gosh, it's Urza. It's Urza's Song of Creation, Emery, whatever this is. Bonder Prodigy, Kinnan. Mox Ambers. Mana Symbol says come by my channel. And then says hold on. Should say all this and then I just boom. Alright, I'll type it out. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It's from Jiggy Wiggy with love. Alright, let me grab this list. What is this list called? What is it? Yorian's Song of Creation is probably the name of it. Modern Yorian's Song of Creation. Validate. We're just doing stuff while they're comboing, and you guys get to watch the combo. D20 converted from a Twitch Prime to a sub. Whoa. Thanks, D20. That's pretty sweet. Bam. There you go. There's that deck we're playing against right now. I'm not going to really look at it until we're done with this match. Should I concede? What are we doing here? Also, why are we playing Urian? Are we just playing Urian to balance everything at some point? Do I concede? So we do need to stop this. This just needs to be stopped. I feel like I concede here and we go to the next game. My opponent's done a lot. We'll concede. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Hey, Dogfight, thank you. Oh, dude, look, I got this one. Look at that, I got the Pride Rise. Thank you so much. Oh, welcome back. 23 months, nearly 2 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I'm just gonna send this back. We're gonna keep the Astrolabe this time. Gus for Ren and Song? No, I don't think so. I'm not so worried about the Ren and 6. I'm just worried about the Song, and I can counter that. So close, so close. Look at this. Force, Disdainful, keep. Who needs Astrolabe? People telling me I need that card. Silly people. Pride Rise. Pride Rise. Alright, we got a Force ready. Looking good. Misty Rainforest. Wouldn't it be funny to force the Song or the Abundant Growth or something here? No, it's just a Gilded Goose. I can't force that. I can't force that. All right, end step we get an ice-fang. I suppose we'll end step it too. Springleaf Drum. Okay, get some white mana. I don't foresee myself needing to counter that. This. Let's take a draw here. See what the next card is. That'll help me decide what I'm doing here. It's a Teferi, which I'm really far away from. Let's go ahead and exile this Teferi. We can play Disdainful next, and then we have Cryptic. I do like... Nice draw. I do like the Cold Snap Snow Basics. I played in Ice Age, and they're a little lackluster compared to the Cold Snap ones, for sure. For sure. Mox Amber, that's fine. You like the Ice Age ones? I mean, the Ice Age ones are nice. I like the Cold Snap ones a little bit better. Making blue mana. Not making blue mana. The Forest is pretty amazing. Remember getting books with fat packs? Yes. Yes, I did. So peaceful? Yeah, I could see that, Evan. I could see that. We're using Gilded Goose here. Wow. Disdainful on fire. Woo! Got him. With Force backup. Well, we're not casting Cryptic here, so we'll do this and have Force up. Maybe draw a land. We do draw a land. Look at that. It's good stuff. In for a damage, pass turn. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Would love to get Jace down. We'll see if we get lucky enough to do so. Well, I'm not countering that one. It's 4 mana. It's all blue mana. They make green. Blue and green mana. Puts Urian into hand. I'm mildly concerned about this now. We'll allow that one to resolve. Okay. Guess I'm playing a Hallowed Fountain here. No, I need a Temple Garden. No, I need something with Cryptic. Man, I want white mana though. We'll do Breeding Pool. So I guess I'm Jace bouncing this? Oh my gosh, I could steal something from them. I could steal their Mox Amber. My Mox Amber now. I guess just Jace bounce this is okay this turn. And then utilize Jace in the future, and we have Force to pitch with Archmage or Cryptic here. And then this way they have to replay this to get some value out of it, and they're not going to be putting something huge out. Oh. Okay. That's pretty good. Good Veil. Good Veil. Urian plus an unknown card in their hand. I'm going to hold back with the ice-fang here. This could be a lot of mana they generate. Could be a lot. Land, Urian unknown card. Five mana. Urian. Opponent isn't hungry, doesn't want to make food. They're about to make some food. They're going to reset some stuff here. Going to reset some land mana. This is going to be a problem, this card. I think they have enough mana to mess with me here. I try to bounce this again. Just trying to use Jace as a tempo play more than anything here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're one short, it looked like. We'll just pass with ice-fang, Cryptic, Force. So I want to counter this. I'll probably just counter with an Archmage Charm, right? And we'll just counter with counter draw. I could also counter and bounce. I think just counter draw. Let's see if they have another Veil. They don't, which is good. Let's hope they have no way to kill my ice-fang here. Cool, cool, cool. Looks like we're going to get a Jace activation here. Breeding Pool tapped. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and do some drawing. It is time to draw with Jace. I like all this. Okay, so put back ice-fang, put back land. Draw. Put Misty into play. Pass turn. Misty to get rid of the ice-fang if I don't want it. Gilded Goose makes some mana, or a food token. Wren and 6. They're just getting a land every turn. Is that dangerous? It's fairly dangerous. Can also ping off my ice-fang here. One, two, three. So it has to be this counter. We're doing this because then I leave force up available, pitching Mystical Dispute. Do you or anyone in chat have a link to the Scred prison list? Which one? I played one with Karn, I played one without Karn. Mystic Sanctuary, we're going to put the Archmage Charm back on top. I want to draw some more cards. Whatever one I preferred, I like both. All right. We're currently 1-3. We have a shot here to get it back. Let's find you the most recent YouTube one. You can hit up our channel and we put the deck lists and everything. So, yeah, what Grayus has, that would have been the one I linked. Yeah, our opponent gave us the GGs and conceded. Gave us the GGs and conceded. Isn't this the best deck in Modern right now? Debatable in my opinion. It's debatable. It may be the best deck for a control deck, but it may not be the best deck overall. Evan keeps saying that, but I disagree. I disagree. Yeah, I think for us, it's been a lot more... black decks have been really good recently. Alright, we're 1-3. Our opponent's 1-2. I don't think there's really a best deck. I think it's a rock, paper, scissors matchup depending on whatever you're facing. Look, we're against humans. Alright, we'll see how this works out. We have 2 Supreme Verdicts main. Yeah, I agree with Grayus. You can play kind of whatever you want as long as you're good at it. You usually beat most people if you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. Alright, Aether Vial going up to 1. We have an unclaimed territory. Probably another land here. Ziggurat. Aether Vial coming in here. None of us do. We just claim. Alright, looks like they're going to steal something from us. Prioritize chokes and boils. Takes my cryptic. Let's go ahead and get breeding pool here. Definitely have the ice-fang. It won't have death touch immediately. That's a pretty good one. They don't know about that one. Maybe we are just chump blocking out. It's all good, Brian. It's all good. I try to read everything. We fall further and further behind when we try to read everything. It's just ice-fang block. I'm just going to chump block here. I'm drawing. Drawing with a little bit of the chump block. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we doing here with 2? Thalia, that's fine. Draw an astrolabe. Block. Another Aether Vial and 1 card to beat. I guess I just play Yura to gain some life. And we'll put in, like... I can probably put in the planes here. And just pass the turn because of the Thalia. We don't quite have Supreme Verdict mana. Hopefully they don't have a way to copy the Kite Sail, but even if they do, I have this Cryptic. End step, use the Cryptic to bounce a freebooter if they grab it with the Supreme Verdict. So we have this reasonably covered here at the moment. We're going to use the fields here to reset our mana this coming turn, and then the following turn we should be able to Supreme Verdict this one out of the game. So like here, we can just pop one of these off. Gonna go get white mana. Gonna pop off the other one. Make blue mana. And pass turn. And now I have Cryptic or Supreme Verdict this coming turn. So we'll take another hit here. They don't put anything into play, which is probably smart. Hits a land. Cantrips the land. Plays a champion. Looking good for us. Gonna set ourselves up with a Supreme Verdict. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage through, down to 8. We're gonna go ahead and Supreme Verdict here. We're gonna put the Mystic Sanctuary into play. We're gonna pick up the Supreme Verdict. Pass turn. We could have played it in such a way that I would have been able to Astrolabe, but I like this line a bit better. Reflector Mage. So we're going to take another additional 2 here, hoping to avoid Mantis Riders. A pair of Mantis Riders we lose. And our opponent gives up 2 Aether Vials. All right, 2 Aether Vials. Let's see here. Is just Monastery Mentor not a bad idea, just to have something that creates blockers? Just like Timely, and then just get rid of like the 3 forces? It seems okay. Does that seem okay? That seems okay. Seems all right. Decent. Maybe not great, but decent. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Purge isn't really going to hit too much. I don't think it's worth it. Disdainful Stroke. They don't have anything really at 4 or more. Dispute, probably a no-go. All right, we'll keep this in. Have a path to interact with our opponent. We have Euro, we have a Jace. Little Aether Vial, so nothing's going to really need to be countered here. Let's go ahead and just plan to get our breeding pool past turn. Human seems like a reasonable matchup for most decks that we end up playing. It's kind of interesting. All right, I don't want to path the champion here. Pathing the champion seems silly. All right, we'll put the basic into play because I can do basic and then I can put snow-covered island in Euro. Another champion. You like stealing a 5/5 champion? Well, we might be able to. Something we could do. Puts another Aether Vial into play. Attacks for 3. We'll hope it's not Meddling Mage. It's a freebooter. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and path. This does mean that this gets to hang around here. But they're going to take the path. I gain life with Euro. Put some more cards into play. And then I can use Jace Bounce, get my path, and path something. Doesn't seem like bad ideas in our future here. We'll kind of get ourselves set up with this ice-fang as well. We're going to put the Mystic Sanctuary into play tapped. Even though it would buy back a path at this point, I like the idea of guaranteeing that I have something to shock in here. Shocking in also allows us to top deck the Supreme Verdict and get through Thalia. Now I have the ability to do like ice-fang plus Snapcaster here. 3 mana Mantis Rider. I'm going to make a 3/3 here. 6, 7 damage. Go to 13. Doesn't go to 13. Alright. Well, that's a mistake. Let's go ahead and use Jace here. We'll use Jace, balance the freebooter, and that way I get to reuse path. We're at a virtual 13. We're at a virtual 11. Put a Noble into play. What I probably do is I might consider killing the champion here with the path. Bugler. Champion's growing, growing, growing. There's a Thalia. That's not good. Godin Hogus Toso. Thanks for the all. I'm gonna send everything at Jace, right? Jace. Alright. I'm still gonna path here. It's interesting we have an Aether Vial at 4. Wonder if they're playing like Restoration Angel. Alright, we lose Jace here. I have Snap. Field. I guess I can ice-fang and then Snap path as well. Let's leave all of that available to us. Snap, ice-fang. This could be this Thalia. Might be worth a snap here and a path at this point before the Thalia comes into play. I'm not so concerned about a future Thalia, but a current Thalia is kind of annoying. Looking good. We're at 18. We have a Phantasm. We're going to copy a Bugler here. We have a Reflector Mage. So that's kind of good to know. We can attempt to block with ice-fang, and they can Reflector Mage if this goes to 3. It may because they have 2 mana here, and it does. And I don't think they care about that vial anymore. Three mana. Puts a Mantis Rider into play. What's really cool about this one is we get to kill this Mantis Rider and not avoid a Reflector Mage. That's pretty cool. Oh, sorry. We don't have the extra. That's fine. We'll do some blocking here. I was thinking we had another snow, but this is not a snow land. It's not a snowy land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe hit a land Euro. Okay, we got extra Aether Vial. We know 2 of the cards in my opponent's hand. We had another path. I don't know why their Aether Vial's on 4. I think it's a mistake. We'll just Supreme Verdict here and pass turn. We'll get Euro down next from the graveyard, probably. Thalia Reflector Mage to beat. Path in hand. Seems good. Seems good. Yeah. Yeah, we have 7 less life if we consider that attack that they didn't do. There's Thalia. Mystic Sanctuary put Supreme Verdict on top. And then we'll just cast Euro out of the yard here. Try to cast Euro. Nope. All right, so we would have been at a little bit less life if our opponent didn't miss that attack, but we're about to gain 3 as well. They have the Reflector Mage. They can bounce. Once I play Euro in with the 2 more mana, I have the Path open as well. I can Path and I can Supreme Verdict, and then I get to just Euro in the future. Not immediately, but soon after. There you go. Little Snow Bant here. A little bit of Snow Bant here for League number 1. Now, I probably don't have a time for a full League number 2. But let's talk briefly about what we like. This deck, very reactive. A lot of value if you can get the right sequence of cards. Where we're probably struggling with this list is we don't have the practice for what is a good 7 or a good 6 that we can then start our engine of essentially drawing cards. I think we were starting to figure that out in games 4 and 5, but before that, matches 1, 2, and 3, we were struggling there. Run it back. I don't have time to run this one back, but we are going to jump to our second league, and we will start our league and see how far we get. It's a cool list, though.